Yo, this week I repainted my Leo as the Mummy from the 2012 series, and I'm going to show you what I did. I did a little more. Let's just go to it, get to it. So there's a raft that I did last year or the year before, and I made his wraps out of paper mache, but this Mummy Leo already has it, so I'm just adding a little extra with hockey stick tape. And it's a fabric tape, and it's got the same kind of texture as the molded wraps do on him. It's the perfect. If I did a full out Mummy again, I would use hockey stick tape instead of the paper mache that I did with the raft. But maybe I'll do one again. Usually I do Universal Monsters every October. That's Raph as the Mummy. That was, I think, yeah, 2 years ago I did Raph as the Mummy, but with the 2003 figure. This is a matte acrylic varnish I'm using to get everything ready for paint. It works as my primer. But these guys, I have Mikey and Donnie, and they just need a repaint. In October I'll do like from scratch Universal Monsters, but this is a piece of Milliput. Sometimes when I have them left over, or like a bit left over, I'll either flatten it to be like a future sword, or roll into a ball in case I ever need a ball of Milliput or epoxy sculpt or whatever I'm using. This is a real brown. It's just a regular brown. It's a darker brown that I want the shell and the chest area and the nails all with this dark brown color, because he's a mummy. He's thousands of years old. He's gonna be dark and decayed. That's what I'm going for. I should have said maybe at the beginning, but I just want to make it like more realistic, more kind of like the original Mummy movie, not the Tom Cruise one or the Brendan Fraser one, like that one exactly. I knew that was coming up, that's why I talked about it. I'm going with a little bit of dry brushing, or well, just going with some light blue on his mask, just to make it look more old and like faded and decayed. Then I thought I'll go with the neon green in his eyes, so he has glowing eyes, and I thought green because he's a mutant. I mean, because yeah, the ooze is green, so it'll look glow green. I went with the wild wasabi. It's just a light, like pale green for the skin, but I'm pretty much just dry brushing that on so the darker green underneath will show through a bit and just add some depth and texture to it. But yeah, all the little places where there's still skin sticking out a little bit. And now I go with a daffodil yellow, and I'm just dry brushing that on some spots, almost all around, but not totally everywhere on all the wraps. But if it goes on the skin areas, that's fine too. And that's the NECA Mummy. They did Michelangelo. So there's a sword. I did a wrap of hockey stick tape on that to make it match. Then I do some acrylic varnish again. Now I'm sealing everything that I painted because I'm going to add a black wash, and I don't want it to muddy together. This adds a layer of separation, and that's that. I use a lot of this. It's a Liquitex matte acrylic varnish, and now it's just black acrylic paint and water, maybe 70% water to 60% water to 30 or 40% paint. I can't remember. I did it a long time ago, and it's just in this little container that I keep it in. So now I just cover like a big area and then wipe off a lot with the paper towel, and then just keep going section at a time, or sometimes I do more bigger sections, but it'll just stick in all the cracks and darken everything up without making everything black. And I move on to a silver for the sword, and I could have went with a black and it would make the silver pop out more if I go with the silver on top of the black, but I thought this is like an old sword. It's thousands of years, so it's going to be kind of decayed and stuff. That's what he looked like at the beginning, and well, when he would have come in the package. I could have made a snake for him. I didn't think of it till after. I'm using a parchment, so it's white, but it's just a little bit off-white, and I'm dry brushing just a little bit on all the wraps to make all the darkness pop out more by having a little extra whiteness on top. And I think this is the last step. What else? Oh, if you are a subscriber and you leave a comment with the word Sisyphus. Oh no, I've still got work to do. It's I'm putting a black wash again to age up the sword and the wrap on the sword a bit, and just gets in all the cracks and darkens it up. Then I go back with silver again, just on the edge of the sword, so it'll be lighter and brighter, so it'll look sharper. Yeah, that's it. I put that to dry, and I decided last minute that I'm going to paint the scarab on his leg black so that it just pops out more instead of blending in the brown that it was. Yeah. Now he's done. Now I'm going to tell you I have new merch coming, and until it comes, or when it comes, I'm going to be giving some away, and if you want some, you can enter. It's going to be a raffle, and you enter with the word Sisyphus in the comments, and you have to be a subscriber, and then when that video comes out, you could win, and you can enter next week, and if you already entered last week, you can enter again, because it's just an ongoing thing, just so you can have more chances until it happens. But until next week, or maybe until Wednesday, we'll see. Until next time, remember, always keep your head up. Peace.